Hey guys, so today I wanted to do something a little bit different. There's this Instagram filter that is so beautiful, and I actually posted the other day on my Instagram story and I was like, why can't I look like this filter all the time? So many people replied and were like, you look better than the filter, and I'm like, I mean, okay, but also, can I look like the filter? This is the filter right here. It's called Stacy, and it is so pretty. First of all, it makes my hair so white, and it makes my skin tan, but it also makes my eyes look so feline and big. So this is what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna try to recreate this with makeup. And honestly, it's a very easy makeup look. It's just kind of big lashes, maybe a little bit of winged out, smoked out liner out here, really, really high up on the eye, and then for the skin, just like a soft, beautiful tan skin with like a really blushy cheeks and nose, and then a lot of faux freckles. So I think it's gonna be really pretty, and I'm hoping that I can kind of get it close with makeup. This makes my eyes blue, and I got green eyes, and I like my green eyes. So you know what, Stacy? Fuck off. It is beautiful though. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start with my skin, and it is very tan skin. So I think I'm gonna start off with the Pure Cosmetics Love Your Selfie Foundation. I'm gonna use the shade MN6. I woke up this morning with tinnitus in my left ear, like ringing so bad, and it's so uncomfortable. But not only that, it just like feels heavy and like hard to hear almost. It's really, really uncomfortable, and it freaked me out, gave me such bad anxiety. So we've got an AirPod over here playing some music, because when there's no noise in it, it's just ringing constantly, and it's really unsettling feeling. And I pray to God that it goes away, because it's the worst. The shade is darker than my skin is right now, but this filter does make you kind of tan, so just trying to match it. Honestly, Instagram filters are like, they're so balls, dude. I feel like they get to the point where we feel like we have to put them on, otherwise we feel so ugly. I've noticed that all of them kind of have the similar features too, so you certainly don't have to look like this, and I'm not purporting that I look better like this than I do as my normal self. I just thought it would be fun to try to see if I could get there, but if not, you know what? I like the way my normal face looks. I like the way my eyes look. I like everything. I'm totally fine with not looking like the filter, although it would just be nice to wake up looking like that, you know? Sometimes doing your makeup, it's fun. Sometimes I'm just tired. Just want to wake up looking like that. You know, you can get eyelash extensions and shit like that. Well, not right now, we can't. But, you know, I didn't like having them. I got eyelash extensions when it was 2018, and I got them before I went on a trip, and man, if you're a picker like I am, I don't think they'll work for you. I was constantly picking at my eyelashes, and I tore out so many of mine. It was like an impulse. I could not stop. I just would sit there and pull at the base of them. And I also lost a lot of them. Even if I wasn't picking at them before I started doing that and I was being really careful with them, I would wake up every morning and my pillow would just be covered in little lashes. So I don't know, maybe it was the place I got it done at, or maybe not, I'm not sure, but it wasn't for me. I would love to wake up every day looking like that, and maybe I will get them again to try them out, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you get them done? I feel like a lot of people do, but there's like this new type of lash extension that I've seen going around. I don't care what people want to do with their face, but it's like this type of lash extension that I feel like certain salons are doing, and it's literally like a complete, it's almost like you can't see a separation in between them at all. It's just like a complete, it's like a caterpillar almost, just a fluff on the eye, and it's so dense. But I've seen a lot of different online lash places touting that. They're like, we can do this, and I'm like, are people asking for that? It just looks so thick. Okay, tanner, check. I'm gonna do a little bit of concealer right now. This is a Colourpop No Filter. Oh, that's probably a little light. Let's see if I have a darker shade. You know what? I actually don't have a darker shade, I don't think, on me, but the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation is also a foundation plus concealer, so you can mix a little bit of that in, darken it up a bit. Okay, so for this look, it doesn't really give you brows. It just goes with your natural brows, which I'm surprised by with how much it gives the rest of your face. So I'm gonna do my brows real quick just to get them out of the way, since that's irrelevant to this, but I'm gonna be using the Emcosmetics Fine Liner Brow Pencil in Brunette. I'm also gonna be using the Emcosmetics Brunette Brow Cream. These are both really, really good. They're all really, really nice. I really like these brow products. It's all I've been using for like the last month, I'd say. And they're nice. Really, really, really nice. The colors are just natural. They glide on naturally. They're really create nice hair strokes. I haven't found something that I really like more than these recently. So I'm gonna do my brows real quick. That foundation looks good today. I haven't used this color in a while because it's a little too deep for me, and I've been trying to go with more my natural skin color. But this is more like my summer shade when I've been outside a lot, and ooh, I really like it. This eye look that this filter has is like the bitchiest eye look. You know what I mean? Like some makeup looks can just make you look kind of like super unapproachable. This is one of those. And I don't know why sometimes it's fun to look like that, but you know, sometimes it's fun to look like an unapproachable hot ass bitch. What can I say? That's what I love about makeup is sometimes you look like a total asshole, like, oh, I'm not talking to her, she's gonna yell at me. And then sometimes you can look like a sweet little cherub. And I love that. I love that. Those don't look even kind of the same. Not even a little bit, honestly. Okay, so this one's longer. This one's darker. Is that one? Maybe a little bit of fill in on the tail. You know what? Good enough for quarantine. Who'd care? I can't go anywhere. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the eyes now. And I'm gonna let the face just keep sitting because I like to let my foundation sort of completely set on its own as much as it's going to before I kind of put my face products on so that it's not so tacky and all of that. So I'm just gonna let it kind of do its thing and I'm gonna work on the eyes. Now, for these eyes, they are very winged out, very outer focused. So I can see though that if this were an eye look, the lashes could probably take care of this on its own, but it would probably benefit from having like a really just smoky, dark outer wing. It doesn't look like it would be a completely cut out wing, but just like a really smoky one. So I'm gonna use like a cool toned brown shade on a small little brush like this. And this is the Morphe M506. And I am going to just take a little piece of paper and hold it up against my eye and like really try to get that smokiness, but I'm gonna like lift it a little bit. You'll see. So I'm gonna use a piece of paper. You can use tape, but I've already put my foundation on. So I think that's a good angle to lift. I'm just gonna take a cool toned brown and like run it right here. Let me zoom you in. Okay, is that shape okay? I seem to kind of change it at the last second there. I can clean up any area with like my sponge, any area that got a little bit messed up because I was moving that paper around. Just, okay, that works. I got at least like the mapped out shape. So let's try to match this other side. Is that about the right shape? I think so. You don't have to use this. You can just wing it with your hand and then like cut it out with concealer, but this is just a little easier. Is that shape wrong? Probably. Does it lift the eyes as much as I need it to? I don't know. Okay, let me get a little flat brush. This one wants to be like curved. I almost have to like work with the curve of my eye to like make it look straight. Okay, there we go. Take that brush again, really smoke out the top of that. So it's just this like little outer corner portion right here. Okay, I'm gonna dip that little guy back in to that color and just stamp it all the way across so that there's like a little bit of deepness right along where I put the lashes down. Really blending it out so it's not like super harsh at all. I just want it to give that darkness so that when I do put the lashes over top of it, it's not like you can see it as much as it is just adding that shadow behind. You know what I mean? Do you? I did not know what lashes to grab for this, so I grabbed a few. This one is Mami from Colourpop. I'm gonna try this and see if it's the right type of lash for this look. It's gotta be really outer focused and dramatic. Okay, that could totally work if, I don't know. That one's pretty, but I'd have to cut the shit out of this lash to make it work, but maybe I can do that and then just stack it up on the outer corner. Ooh, maybe that's what I'll do. If I cut the inner of this lash and really keep it focused on the outer and then I have excess, I can pile that up on the outer. Pile. I'll pile it. Such a makeup term, pile. Okay, so for trimming the lashes, I'm gonna trim off let's see, I'm gonna make sure that I measure my eye and start kind of right there. So I'm gonna want to trim off quite a bit of the outer portion here, probably like at least that much, which is quite a bit of the lash. Because I'm gonna like glue it back on, I think it'll be fine. Let's just try it. If it doesn't work, well, fucking who cares? I'm not going anywhere. Just gotta look hot for my husband, and he likes it when I look like a total bag of shit, so this is gonna be a treat for him because I have been looking that way since quarantine started. So I don't, when I wear makeup, I have a different personality too. I really do. Do you guys feel the same way? I know everyone does. It's just like what happens. I'll feel one way and then I'll put a totally full face of makeup on. I'll feel just like kind of like, oh, I don't really know. I'm not really feeling myself. Put a full face of makeup on. I'm like, what? I just turned into like a total bitch, and I don't know why that is. Not a bitch, like I'm not actually, my attitude doesn't change. I just get like this confidence that I don't normally have, you know? Normally I'm like, ah, and then when I make it on, I'm like, ah. Okay, let's see here. So let's outer focus this fucker. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Don't be afraid to cut your lashes. I honestly have to cut like every pair of lashes that I wear because they are always too long for my eyes. I don't have super small eyes either, but it's just lashes are made generally way longer than the human eye, and some people do have long enough eyes that they can just snap the lash right on. I can do that with certain pairs like Coco Lashes Risque. I do not have to cut those ever. They just come perfect for my eyes, but a lot of lashes don't. So, oh my God, okay, see that smoky liner? It did exactly what I needed it to do. It almost made the lashes look like they extend longer, but you can't really see it that much behind the lashes. You know what I mean? It just gives the illusion that it's like fuller and kind of cat-eye-ier. I need to be around humans. I'm not even speaking like one anymore. You can kind of pull the lashes up too as you're applying them. I do this with a lot of lashes. I'll put it on and then I'll sort of push it up, and you can like kind of train it and tame it in an upward direction. These are pretty. Okay, so these are Mami again. And then if we have that little extra piece, which I don't remember where I put it. So do I have the extra piece? Did it fall somewhere? Extra piece? Fuck. Where did it go? Extra piece? Extra piece. Well, I was going to show you how to add it to the outside, but I lost it. So that tiny little chunk of something went somewhere. That's what I always say. All right, well, that's fine. These totally work without adding that. I'm just going to say it. Washington weather right now can suck my ass. And I'll tell you why. Because the app, okay, and it's not only just the app. Okay, we can't just blame the app. Any weather forecast system currently in this moment has been telling me, and me specifically, they're definitely reporting to me. But when I log on to see like what the weather's gonna look like, I'm pretty like, it's usually pretty accurate, okay? And I kind of base my days around that weather. And so if I'm like, okay, tomorrow's this day, okay, well, it's gonna be sunny. So tomorrow we'll do yard work here, we'll do this, we'll plant the vegetable garden. And then on Monday when it's raining, then that'll be the day that I sit inside and edit. I try to take advantage of the nice days. Well, my stupid fucking app has honestly, it's a liar sometimes.
I'm glad you brought that up. Because Mr. Reynolds, science is a liar sometimes.
Oh boy. Told me today was going to be thunderstorming, raining, blue sky, sunshine all day outside. And then it changed. When I clicked on the app this morning, I was like, dude, where's this thunderstorm it promised me? Oh, it's nowhere to be found. And today is blue skies and sunshine, and tomorrow's gonna thunderstorm. You sons of bitches. I planned my whole day around this thunderstorm. Okay, go on and don't ever sass me. I'm gonna pull this outer lash up quite a bit. My eyes are different shapes, sizes. They don't ever look symmetrical or identical. And I've just been like, you know, no big deal. It is what it is. Because I have, you know, cluster headaches. And when I always have to put my hot pack on this side or my ice pack, this side eye is totally different. It's smaller, it's weirder. And when I put lashes on, they look like two different lashes. So you just gotta bear with. Are these flippy outy enough, or do I need to add an outer flare situation? I have these Makeup Geek lashes, and these ones are just like the outer corner, and maybe, let me see if I need it or not. So they're just an outer corner flare. Maybe that's not really necessary. If I pushed it down. Let me try to attach this one. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on it and see if this enhances or if it just looks absolutely ridiculous, because these lashes on the filter look really huge. They're very winged, so these don't quite cut it. So let me look at the picture of the filter. Yeah, they're so winged. Let's see. Does it make it too much? Oh, it is a lot. What do you guys think? You think that's too much or that's just enough? For everyday wear for me, absolutely not. These are too much. In fact, they're kind of getting to that level where they look like what I was talking about with eyelash extensions, where it's just like a... But I feel like this is more of the filter, and if that's what the video is, which that is what this video is, then I feel like we should just not question it and go with it. Natural. I guess this filter isn't natural. Yeah, it definitely brings the drama. I feel like it was necessary to add that. I feel like it's a little too sticky uppy. Maybe I need to... I feel like we're getting there. When we throw this Freckles and blush on, we are going to be Stacy. If my ear could stop, that would be fantastic. Fucking stop. So for eyes, it looks like they do bottom mascara. They. Who's they? Bottom mascara and then freckles everywhere. Okay. Those eyes? Oh no! I'm so irritating. Bronzer and blush time. So for my bronzer, I'm gonna be actually using the cream bronzers from Fenty again. I'm gonna use Macchiato because this is again a really bronzy look. And I did a review on these recently. If you guys are interested in seeing, I will link it up here. I tested out the cream products from Fenty, the blush and the bronzer, which I'm gonna be using today. And I, spoiler alert, really liked them. I did a wear test on them as well. So if you guys are interested in seeing how they wear and everything, I have it all in that video. Okay, so this look is heavy on the tan and blush, and also on looking kind of sun-kissed because it's all around this area of the face, which I love to do anyway, you guys probably know, given that I love that whole bronzer on the nose look because it just looks real. It looks like you're actually sun-kissed. If that's not a technique you've ever tried, highly recommend. Some people don't like it. Manny did a video following one of my tutorials, I believe, and it looked so cute on him. Manny, you're wrong if you don't think he looked cute. But he was like, is this a technique I would do? No. And I'm like, wrong, but also hurtful. And also, you know, it's your face, you do whatever you want, but you know. But I think it looks cute on everybody. But try it if you've never tried it. If you usually only focus your bronzer back here, totally different type of look. It's a totally different type of vibe. I really like it. So yeah, review stays the same on these, even with a different foundation. They just look so nice. All right, I'm gonna bring it up here on the forehead. By the way, this is the Fenty Beauty 125 face brush. Wow, I feel pretty, like really pretty. Looks like it's also on the nose, but it's gonna be really blushy as well. So I'm gonna also focus the bronzer on the nose as well. And the cheeks are really, everything's really kind of orangey almost on this filter. It's like a, what's it called? Golden hour. Dude, I love these cream bronzers. So good. The other day I was running out the house and I needed something super quick and I just reached for one of the cream blushes and it took like 2 seconds and it looked so cute and it just looks, I don't know, it just, they have such a good finish to them. Okay, this is not another Fenty review, okay? It's not. Okay, what color is that blush on here? Looks like it's sort of a pinky peachy color, so I'm gonna have to go through them and see. I'm not going super light on this at all, even though these can look very natural, because this filter is very not natural. Okay, cute. So this is the shade Strawberry Drip. I'm gonna take it on that same brush, sort of dip right into the product. Looks like this is focused on the nose. Tip of the nose, big time right here. Okay. That's more blush than I would typically put on my nose, but we're following a filter here. Little Santa Claus moment. I feel like this is the right color actually. Chin, it looks like they put a little blushiness too. Let's see. Yeah. I feel like that's pretty close. Now we've got to do freckles. So this is a very freckly look and they are all over the face. Forehead, chin, nose. Most of it's concentrated on the nose, but then it's definitely all over the entire face. For that, the shade of the freckles sort of look very cool toned. They almost look like they could be very similar to this cream product from Fenty. I don't know about using a cream product as a freckle, but I can certainly give it a go. Okay, so I'm gonna dip into Amber from Fenty and just see if it works since it's very close in shade. Maybe it's too creamy, I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, I won't get your feedback until way after this is uploaded, so not very helpful, but thank you. Just felt like the color was so right on, you know? But it looks almost ill. Freckles are always naturally a lot more auburn colored, you know? They're not this fakey looking gray tone. I'm gonna use a shadow instead. I feel like those are just a little creamy. It's not giving off enough pigment. I'm going with Clean Slate from Makeup Geek, which is right here. I'm probably mixing in with a little bit of this one, which is Espresso Yourself. I just like to put it on and then tap it out. You definitely want to be able to see these since this is following a filter. We don't want this to be super subtle. Okay, and it goes all the way down on the cheeks here. It's literally everywhere. The whole face is covered. Maybe more right here. I'm gonna try to concentrate a few more on my nose because I definitely noticed that the filter has more here. I feel like the amount of freckles are good. They're not too dark, but I feel like they work. I'm gonna take a little bit more blush. I feel like certain areas definitely need it a little bit more. Not that I want it, but for continuity's sake. I feel like that's looking pretty good. Now we need to work on the lips. Lips for this app kind of just become whatever your lips are. So I'm just gonna sort of run a little bit of a color on them so that they're not like overstated. They're nude with this one. This is the Colourpop Just a Tint in Give Me S'more. Somebody said they smell like guava, I think it is. Grapefruit, I get grapefruit. Some people get cat pee. I could see why you say that. I quite like this color. Oh. Okay, is that the filter? Let's see how good I did. What is happening to my eyes? Oh, it's not that close. It's not as close as I hoped it would be. Do I need more bronze? Let me see. Stacy, where are you at? Damn it! Okay, I need more. We're gonna do a lot more bronzer, a lot more blush. Or maybe it's only making me feel that way because I'm already wearing them, so it's adding it on top of mine. If this isn't it, I don't know what is, okay? I don't know what is. Now let me add some more little suckers. Okay, let's try this one more time. Okay, 100% what's happening is that as I add more makeup, this app is adding more makeup on top of mine. So when I do this, it makes mine look so much less intense and so much less good. But I think I've actually kind of achieved what the filter looks like. So is it something I would ever wear? I mean, honestly, no. But as a real life look, would I ever wear this? A toned down version of it, sure, like 100%. I wouldn't add that extra part of the lashes, like 100%. I wouldn't add that second like Makeup Geek ending strip lash type of a thing because I just feel like it made it look so, it's just too much for me. I think it's beautiful, but I think that I would just tone this down and 100% this is a type of look that I would love to wear. I love the way it looks. I think it's really pretty. I love faux freckles. I think these are a little more intense than I would go for, but again, we're recreating a filter, so. All right, Stacy. My eyes are shaking, it's creepy. I do wish my hair was this white all the time. Oh, it looks so good. I mean, it looks good in person too. I need to stop downing on myself. I'm a pretty lady sometimes. Look at those eyes. No filter needed. Okay, and this is the finished makeup look. I really, really like it. I feel like it does look like the filter. It's a pretty fun way to kind of test out different styles. You know, because I feel like these filters, they give us a really unrealistic expectation of beauty. Now that sounds kind of like literally duh, Kristi. They're made for that. They're just for fun. Trust me, I know. But they all kind of do fit around that same really smooth skin, really big doe eyes, huge lashes type of look. And sometimes when the filter switches off, it makes us feel bad about ourselves. nonsense. It's literally the fakest shit that I've ever seen, but you can totally recreate it with makeup and make it real for your real face. And I really like the way it turned out. I feel really pretty. I feel a little cartoonish, but at the same time, like, it's just fun. It's just makeup. It comes off and you can totally play around with it. And that's what I love about it. And I absolutely love this makeup look. I think it's so fun. And I hope you guys like watching this video. And I wanted to give credit to the person who made the app. So again, it's not an app, Kristi. I'm like a woman from the 18th century. I would like to explain who created this app. It is not an app, but it is the filter Stacy by Jepharujo. Jepharujo. You know what? I will post it on my Instagram story. And then if you click on the name at the top of the app, so it's not an app. Not an app. Okay, this is a question that I get so often, and I want to just explain it here because so many people don't know this, and people are like, how do you get these filters? Just in case you didn't know, when you're on Instagram and you're watching somebody's story and you see a filter that they're using, like something where it's like, guess this, there's a quiz, or it's like a little gibberish thing, or a really pretty filter. If they are using that filter, and you can see it at the top, it'll say like, what's the game, or Stacy, or whatever it is. You click on the word Stacy and then you click either try it or save to your filters, and you can save it and use it later and it'll show up in your own Instagram story, or you can try it right then and then it won't save if you don't save it into your own filters. So just so you know, that's how you do it. You have to see it off of somebody else's, or you can search for it as well in the bottom. So when you go into your filters, there's like a little search and it's on the far right side when you scroll through the filters, and you can search for whatever it is, as long as you know the name of it. So just so you guys know, that is how you do that. I know a lot of people, every time I'm doing like kind of a fun one where it's like those like gibberish questions, people are like, how do you do this? And that's totally how you do it. Just click at the top or search it. And of course, we don't need filters to make us beautiful. They're just fun. It's just makeup, and that's how I look at it. I try not to take things too seriously. What is your favorite filter, or one you want to see if I can try to recreate with makeup? Let me know. I would love to look it up and see if I can try it for another video. I really liked doing this, and it turned out really similar to how I thought it would. I feel like it's really, really pretty. The only difference is some of these filters have a little bit of beef with it. I mean, I get that people like it, but I don't really like it. Is that some of these filters, you don't even realize they're doing it, but they 100% change the shape of your face. And then when the filter snaps off, you can see what the real shape of your face is, and it's a little bit disheartening sometimes to be like, oh, thought my jawline was better than that. I think as long as we keep realistic expectations about what these things are and try not to get too wrapped up in social media and filters and shit like that, that's when it can just be fun and okay, instead of, you know, damaging our perception of ourselves, which I think sometimes things like this can do. But I just try to take it in stride and have fun with it. I like my face. I think I'm pretty without it. I think I'm pretty with it, and I think it's just fun. So, and I had so much fun doing this video. I hope you guys like it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you at my next video. Bye! And so many more people will... Oh! Okay. Am I orange? No, wrong. And it's dead. Really? Son of a bitch. Is this one dead too? My husband used his AirPods. He used mine. And now I can hear ringing, so... Thanks. So that when I do put the last... Where is my piler? Oh. Beep, 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 beep. My toot boot scootin'. If it, you know...
Sing it if you know it.
And I just reached for one of the cream blushes. This is the Colourpop Just a Tint. Give me just a tint. It's just a tint, you guys. Because this app, or what? But again, we're creating an app, so. Wait, no, it's not an app. We're not creating an app. We're recreating a filter.